Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. Wir stehen hier im Kesselhaus in der 5. Etage, wo wir eigentlich Green Winters auswendig machen wollten, der allerdings auf dieselbe Art und Weise gestorben ist wie unsere Freundin Monika und wir deswegen halt 0 Anhaltspunkte haben. Unterwegs haben wir, wie wir schon gesehen haben, den Decker Blitz gefunden oder getroffen, sagen wir besser getroffen, der hier irgendwas klauen möchte. Ich weiß nicht mehr genau was. Und irgendwie haben wir dabei eingewilligt, ihm zu helfen. Mal schauen. Open Door. Ich habe mal die Musik lauter gestellt. Ich habe mal die Musik lauter gestellt, damit man ein bisschen besser hört, weil ich fand, die letzten Folgen etwas zu leise. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, was man bei dem Punkt machen kann. Open Save. Drone. Schau mal die Drohne an. The drone appears to be broken. All it can seem to do is hover in place. Take the drone. Mission item added broken drone. Pick up. Was haben wir hier? Drug Formula Jess. Und was haben wir hier? Nochmal 2 Sachen, die wir pickuppen können. Receive 1446 Nuyen und Nitro. Do your stash. Ja. Karma Game 1. That's all you had in here? Drag. Ja, scheinbar war das alles, was die hier hatten. Drück mal hier drauf. Return to the Kreuzbazar. Das ist alles, was wir hier scheinbar noch zu erledigen haben. Dann würde ich sagen, versuchen wir das doch mal, obwohl wir bestimmt irgendwie noch aufgehalten werden. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir jetzt einfach hier rausschlendern können. Das wäre etwas zu einfach. Round for Club. Okay, scheinbar doch. Da hat es aber gerade ein bisschen gehakt. Derbe Techno-Musik hier im Hintergrund. Wir verlassen aber erstmal das Kesselhaus. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. Happy to help. It must have been terrible stuck in here. Well, it was no picnic. I'll tell you that much. Say, you wouldn't happen to need a Nova hard decker, would you? Because I'm suddenly find myself unemployed. Ich könnte jetzt sagen, ich wäre ein Decker, wenn ich ein Decker wäre, aber as it happens, we could use a decker. Yes, weil Monika ist ja draufgegangen. Excellent, fantastic. I promise you, you won't regret it. Blitz has joined your team. Yeah. Wir haben Blitz dabei. Konnte der kämpfen? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. The Kreuzbazar. Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Kreuzbazar, leaving the fifth of Drogenkipper far behind. A filth. But the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the diskettes you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Reflections dance off of its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. Ja, höchstwahrscheinlich nicht, aber wir werden es mal versuchen. Continue. Bis jetzt ist hier noch nicht so ein größeres Ziel irgendwie in sich. Ich weiß nicht, das war, finde ich jetzt, bei Returns etwas schneller ersichtlich. Und zwar hier den, 8 Karma erhalten. Jetzt habe ich schon wieder den Faden verloren. Bei Shadowrun Returns war es ja schneller ersichtlich, diesen Ripper zu finden und alles. Crew Advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right hand corner of the screen will open the Crew Advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is liable to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of 2 possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Oh, das ist cool. Letztes Mal, also im vorherigen Spiel konnte man nämlich nie beeinflussen, was die Leute lernen. Hä? Habe ich gerade kein... Okay. Scheinbar kann ich das erst im Hauptquartier machen oder so. Spend Karma. Erstmal für uns. Range Combat erhöhen wäre nicht falsch, glaube ich. Was wäre eigentlich das hier? Critical Damage Percentage visible, but fire available weapon permitting. Burst Fire available, so. Mein Gott. Dodge, Strength. Strength werde ich nie brauchen. Intelligent. Drone Combat. Drone Damage 1 plus HP Damage plus 2 Armor. Human Elves and Dwarves. Can equip a Class A drone. Can equip 2 drones. Maximum patrols. Class 5 drone. Eigentlich bin ich gerade mit meiner Drohnenkontrolle relativ zufrieden. Willpower 3, Charisma. Was ist, wenn ich Intelligence? Das würde mir erstmal nichts bringen. Ich würde echt sagen, ich verbessere erstmal unsere eigenen Fähigkeiten. Noch einen Waffenslot. Dann nochmal Full Auto Available Weapon Permitting. So, und 3 spare ich mir mal auf. Confirm. Damit wir vielleicht ein bisschen besser treffen. Sagen die irgendwas Neues. Samuel Beckenbauer. Hello again, my Freundin. What can I do for you? No questions, I'm just passing by. Einmal... Ah, da ist der unten. Eiger. Gained at Level 2. Body plus 1, Range Combat plus 1, Dodge plus 1 und Rifle plus 1. Sehr schön. Level 2 Sniper Specialist. Eiger gains a Sniper Rifle ability that increases accuracy by 35% for one shot. Cost 2 AP. Cooldown 3. Oder Shotgun Specialist 1. Eiger gains a shotgun ability that imbalances targets, making them easier to hit on subsequent attacks. Ich bin mal für Sniper. Gain Ability Steady Shot. Ja. Mehr kann ich ja nicht. Confirm all. Are you sure that you want to confirm this selection? This action cannot be undone. Confirm. Blitz. Blitz ist schon Level 2. Scheinbar. Sie. Body plus 1, Quickness plus 1, Range Combat plus 1, Close Combat plus 1, Throwing Weapons. Razor Specialist. Glory gains a melee attack. A Razor Slash followed by a kick. Purses up to 1 armor. May do HP damage. Okay. Oder Pistol Specialist 1. Gain ability Firepower Round. Glory gains a pistol ability Firepower Round. Does an additional 2 damage and purses up 2 armor. Nee, ich hätte sie gerne mehr auf ihren Nahkampf. Aha, okay. Trauma Specialist. Okay, confirm all. Ich finde das irgendwie cool. Das gibt den Charakteren so ein bisschen mehr Eigenwert. Und Dietrich. Gained at Level 2. Body plus 1, Throwing Weapons plus 1, Spellcasting plus 1, Spirit Summoning und Spirit Control. So, Dragon Slayer Shield, Dragon Slayer Wrath, Nerve Spear, Battle Hardened, Blade Specialist. Dietrich drains further with thrown weapon, increasing his accuracy with throwing knives. Dietrich's electro-core spell now strips 1 armor from affected target. Ja, aber increasing the throwing weapon sollte man schon erhöhen, weil der ziemlich schlecht trifft. Deswegen mache ich das mal. Das war's, mehr haben wir nicht. Okay. Das finde ich eine coole Erneuerung. Also insgesamt an guten Erneuerungen haben sie nicht gespart, meiner Meinung nach. Es ist zwar wirklich immer noch vom Grundprinzip dasselbe Spiel. Reden wir mal mit Blitz, mit dem haben wir noch gar nicht groß gesprochen. Blitz locks up your approach. The table behind him, littered with cigarette butts and a data jack cable, dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Hey, Chief, you need something? Just checking in. You doing alright? His smile Ryan's. Great, Chef, I'm doing just great. It's really nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this ganger or that ganger sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, Chief. I gotta say. Glad to hear that. We're happy to have you in the team. Course you are. He gestures at himself with a flourish. What's not to be happy about it? Any thoughts about the last one that you'd like to share? Well, Chief, I wasn't around for most of it, but you got me out of the hotel, and for that, you've got my eternal thanks. Now that you're all settled in, I've got some questions for you. Blitz glances wastefully back at the terminal on the table, then turns back with a sigh of resignation. I suppose, but try to keep it short, okay, Chief? I've got things to do. How long were you in Drogenkippe? I ended up there after the anarchist revolution of 39. I was just a kid back then. Too young to realize how good I was, how much money I've made work in the shadows. He shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. And so, being young and dumb, I fell in with the gang crowd, and that's what that. You were a member of a drug... Nee, warum sollte ich dir vertrauen? Das, sollte ich jetzt nicht sagen. I suppose that it can wait. I'll let you go back to what you were doing. Thanks. He turns back to his terminal. Take care, Chief. Ich weiß nicht, ich finde das jetzt irgendwie nicht so toll. Neues Crew-Member direkt mit, hier Missvertrauen entgegenzutreten. Das schreckt ja auch ab. Haben die eigentlich was Neues zu sagen? Dietrich? Hey, Boss. What can I do for you? How are you holding up? You seem to take Monica's death harder than the others did. Dietrich shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. Nah, no harder, but I'm less buttoned up than the others are. Eigel never let herself show any weakness, and Glory, well, she's too full of chrome to feel much of anything. He shrugs. Me? I don't give a damn. I've spent too much of my life putting on a show for others already. What do you mean by that? I suppose to front a punk band way back when, believe it or not, I've spent a pretty good chunk of my life on the stage. Whenever we weren't playing, I was living up to our fans' expectations. Spouting off, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting laid. Not a bad life, all things considered. Wait a second, you can sing? He regards you with a critical eye. I was a frontman for a punk band, boss. Fuck no, I can sing. Okay, das war gut. Ich weiß. He grinds. But I wasn't half bad at rilling up a crowd. What was your band called? Maybe I've heard of it. Oh, I doubt it, boss. We never really got any airplay. Come on, Dietrich, tell me. Alright, boss, if you insist. The band was called Messerkampf, spelled just like it sounds, in big capital letters with an exclamation point. We weren't a big act or anything. We sold a few records here and there, toured around Europe. We had a decent following in England, and we holed up in London from 31 to 36. Spent most of our time slumming it around the East End, and picked up enough cockney to irritate the folks back home. He shakes his head. Truth to behold, that whole chapter of my life is a bit of blur. We didn't do it for the fans or the fame, and we sure as shit didn't care about money. All that mattered to us was staying young and drunk and angry. He takes a moment to examine his gnarled hands, a sad smile on his face. We managed a second too. Good God, where has the time gone? Dietrich shakes himself from his wire and looks back up at you. The familiar easy grin returns to his face. Well, anyway, boss, everything ends eventually, and I washed my hands of all this years ago. So let's change the subject if you don't mind. How did you go from front in a band to run in the shadows? Wasn't a big leap as you think. I already had a healthy disrespect for authority, and I had the magic to back it up. One nice thing about shamanism, as long as you keep your idol happy, it doesn't matter what else you do. The Dragon Slayer chose me to be his servant, and as long as I was scrapping with someone bigger than me, he didn't much care whether I did it on stage or in the shadows. Tell me about the Dragon Slayer. He shrugged. Not much to tell. He chose me when I was just a kid. I could always feel him in my heart, goading me to love louder, hit harder and get rowdier than the rest. Of course my family didn't understand, but the hell with them, I thought. I knew that I was destined for greater things. So listen to him, and I cracked the skulls of a lot of bad people. He saw that and was pleased and rewarded me with magic, and I used the magic to crack bigger, thicker skulls, and so on. He shrugs. It's a simple life, but a good one. Any thoughts about the last run that you'd like to share? Well, we found winters. That's something, I guess. This whole thing has me feeling uneasy, boss, but at least we have a direction to look in. So long, Dietrich. He nods at you. Take it easy, boss. Dante. You look down to see a pair of bright eyes set in his scruffy face looking back up at you. Dante, Monica's old dog. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. On some instinct level, he must know that his master is gone. Dante lets out a small whine, then rubs his hands against your leg. Sid, play dead. Nee, we pet him. Wuff. Ich werde jetzt nicht anfangen, wie ein Hund zu bellen. Eiger. Eiger. Eiger turns to face you. There's a pained look on her face. Look, I owe you an apologize. I'm listening. When Monica died, I was pissed. That probably doesn't come as a huge surprise, but I took the anger out on you and I shouldn't have. Seeing Winter's body like that was enough to convince me. You couldn't have done anything to help Monica, and I couldn't have either. We're dealing with something new. Monica was a good friend of mine. Her death hurt. I got carried away, and I said some things that I shouldn't have. I want to apologize for that. Her body relaxes. She begins to turn away. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to say. There are a few things that I want to say. She stops and turns back to face you. You can see the weariness behind her eyes. Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. You're a valued member of this team, Eiger. We need you more than ever. I'm glad that you're on my side. She raises her hand to stop you. The expression on her face has gone from cautious to annoyed. Cut the bullshit, fearless leader. I don't respond well to flattery. Forget it then. Yeah, I will. She shakes her head in disgust. You should go. I've got prep work to do for our next run, and you've got more important things to do than watch me pack my gear. Eiger, ob die jemals gut auf uns zu sprechen sein wird, ich bezweifle es mal. Oh, Dante läuft uns hinterher. Deadly Angel, what do you need? Hey Glory, how are you holding up? Don't worry about me, I'm solid. You sure? You look like you're a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now, it doesn't. I have a question for you, Glory, of the personal kind. I'm not big in sharing sport, personal reasons, you understand, I'm sure. The edge in her voice tells you that she's not interested in continue this conversation. Of course, we all have our secrets, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Was ich respektiere irgendwie meistens die Privatsphäre von Leuten. Es sei denn, sie haben mir wirklich was Wichtiges zu sagen noch. The workstation and mission computer, the command center for your team operation and your last link to the memory of Monica Schäfer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cool blue tones on the workstation main menu fill the screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have 0 unread messages. Open Jobs Directory. Your all active job. Keiner da. Shadowrun BBS. Post pay data for sale. Attach data to escrow account. Data will be automatically sold to the highest bidder. Both parts will remain anonymous through the transaction. Ach Gott, solche Wörter hasse ich. Shadowrun connection established successfully. Bla bla bla. Claim payment for sold pay data. Sold and to get delivery schedule. Data sold successfully. Winning bid 550 New Yen. Escrow free 10% minus Dingens. Found set to Deadly Angel account. Bla bla bla. Okay, scheinbar habe ich gar keine Pay-Datas für Sale. Dann reden wir mal mit Paul Amsel. Spricht man den nochmal aus. Keine Ahnung, reden wir auf jeden Fall einfach mal mit ihm. Amsel's expression is harder than you've seen it before. When he speaks, his voice is grim. Iga has told me of Green Winter's death. He said that he died in the same manner that Monica did. It wasn't a pretty sight. Amsel nods gravely. I know that you and Iga have your differences. I will tell you that she was badly shaken by the sight of Winter's body. She also mentioned that you found something in the Winter safe. A package full of very old discs. May I see them? Hand over the disc, of course. Good God. Lingerie, Amsel lifts the disc from the bundle and holds it up to the light. Slowly, he begins to turn it in his hands, causing rainbow's pattern to shimmer across its surface. I haven't seen one of these since I was a boy. This is a DVD RV, a data storage medium from the mid-2000s. I'm amazed that Winter was able to find a device that could play it. Do you know how we can read these things? He puts down the DVD in his hands and quickly inspects the others. The first disc that I looked at might be readable. The others are damaged, some severely so. I have my doubts about them. For now, let's concentrate on the undamaged disc. There's a little shop outside, the Data Heaven. Talk to the proper Melody Holly. She might be able to help. Tell her to put the cost of the device on my account. I'm on it. Talk to Mallet about playing back a DVD. Okay. Folgt mir Dante jetzt generell immer. Wir gehen mal outside. Ah, da ist sie schon. Möchte aber ehrlich gesagt nochmal ein bisschen umschauen hier, um was zu kaufen. Ich weiß nur nicht mehr, wer hier was alles verkauft. You need some weapons. Gut. So, mich interessieren eigentlich nur die Gewehre. Rifle. A stock sniper rifle. Easy found on the black market. Samopel Rifle. Gott, was habe ich eigentlich jetzt? Rifle is surprisingly good. Ich habe aber keinen Smart Link. Ich glaube, ich habe die AK-47. Sell Items. Wir nehmen mal das Dingens. Ja, wir haben die AK-97. Sell. Nimm mal das Sniper Rifle. 1200. Und dann die, weil die auch noch eine höhere Kapazität hat. Basic Assault Rifle. Nee, ich kaufe nur das Sniper Rifle. Sie auch noch Dobermann Class C. Oh, Zeit ist abgelaufen, das sehe ich ja jetzt erst. Ich sage tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder heißt Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall und bis dahin macht's gut.